Welcome back to another episode of Minnesota Beer Banter. I'm your host, Beer Master from Minnesota, and on today's episode, we're going to talk about the Brewhouse Bock from Fitger's Brewhouse in Duluth. The description on the can reads as such. Brewhouse Bock is our traditional German Bock lager. Bock's defining characteristic is the rich malt character from traditional German Munich malt and a decoction mash. Malty beginning, middle, and end. This beer exhibits really deep toasted bread notes, low hop presence, and a slight hint of caramel. A firm but friendly ABV warms the spirit after a few, while a clean, semi-dry finish keeps you coming back for more. All right, so after that explosion of beer, we're gonna get in here and see what we got going on. Maybe that was too firm of an opening. Definitely smell the roasted malts right away. Does kind of have that like bready notes to it, maybe like a crostini or like a toasted bread almost. You can see it's kind of got that cool dark brown reddish hue to it, like a bread brick, or kind of that like really dark colors. It's almost see-through with some light directly over it. Still get some drippage from where I spilled. I apologize. But I definitely smell those notes and those notes of bread and toasted malt right away. There's not a lot of else going on. This one does have a little bit of like that brown sugar sweetness to it, but it doesn't kind of stay in your mouth, which is kind of nice. It kind of leaves rather quickly so that you can enjoy another sip, but you definitely do get those kind of like maybe dark chocolate or those little bit of like I don't want to say bread again, but I can't think of anything else that kind of describes those earthy notes or smells to it. This one, you definitely notice that it's a little higher on the ABV, a little higher alcohol content, but not overly harsh. But it definitely kind of feels that warmth all the way through. I think they did a good job kind of sticking to the traditional Bock style beer. So there's nothing overly complex, nothing experimental. So if you like the Bock style, this is a great beer for you. If you're looking for something a little different or unique, this one might not be something to check out. But if you've ever had a Bock beer, this is a good starting point. With this one though, I think it's more of an Americanized version, so it's maybe a little bit smoother than what you might find from a Bock in Germany, but I think it's a good step in that direction. For this particular beer, I would probably give it a 78 out of 100. Something still tasty, something definitely worth trying out. Not something I'm gonna particularly reach out for and crave, but I'm definitely glad I had the chance to experience it with you guys. As always, grab a beer, cheers a friend, and hit that like button. The oil that flows in your joints doesn't count as blood.